Hello everyone, Hal Jackie here, and welcome to part 16 of building a skyline from scratch. So in this part, I'm going to finally paint a district over here, and then start maybe some work on expanding the city around the highways, maybe a little bit more down this way, possibly build a port, I don't really know. But I'll get started with this districts. So I got to use this to paint a district, so I will do that. Kind of paint this all as like oil district. It's my first time doing this, so I do apologize if things are a little inconsistent, I would say. Definitely will get better at doing these later on. But it makes sense to put a district over like a resource, right? What does this mean? What it's known for, I guess? What are these things, like recycling center and cloud? I don't see those anywhere. So this will be oil. And to name the district, how do I do that? Oh, I can paint like huge areas here. Oh, I can just kind of click. So I'll call this oil and I don't know. And you can set your own policies and your own zoning codes and stuff, but I think I'll keep it relatively stable for now. Oh, the policy. Okay, so they're just policies that apply like my taxes and stuff. It's like there's a garbage problem. Oh crap! This is disconnected. Yeah, that's an error. Yeah, let me get that fixed up. Oops. I also noticed that there were some comments about using this dark asphalt mod. Some people aren't super impressed with it because everything looks brand new. I understand your frustration with that. Maybe eventually there'll be a mod that comes out that'll you know what? I'm not going to build over here. It's kind of shallow anyway. My demand right now is very low, which allows me to kind of do some other things. Alright, you're now connected. That way you can get your garbage collected, buddy. Okay, so that problem's been solved. Looks like I got an oil derrick here, so that's cool. Oil producing company, not operating right now. And yeah, as I built in the last part, I have some freight rail here. Here come the garbage guys. And yeah, there's no workers here either, so, or at least they've been stranded at work for quite a long time. Let's get their garbage. Get all that fun stuff taken care of. I'm thinking eventually I might build an additional bridge over here once I have this area figured out. It is a little wild, this bridge, and this dam may be moved eventually too, so It's possible that I'll have like these two roads converge and then maybe come down this way and up. It just seems kind of natural to do it that way. So that's one thing I can kind of tinker with. In the meantime, I can build like kind of a road that goes along the edge of the highway here to start prepping for expansion outside of the city limits. The current, I shouldn't say city limits, the highway limit. These shouldn't be super close together because then you get those crossroad errors. Now here I want to make sure that I have enough room, because this interchange here has been designed, like this road here is designed to have an additional carriageway built if needed. So I just need to ensure, this bridge I might have to rebuild though after thinking about that, or squeeze something in here. I just need to make sure that I have enough room on this side planned so that I can get an additional carriageway installed. Probably start here and head over that way or something. Just depending on traffic, right? I don't really need to do it yet. So I think I'll build a new plot of land just up here so I can continue to build that way. So purchased. So I can't really do another one until I think I'm close. There's a couple Steam users that have joined my broadcast. They're watching this series before it's even oh yeah, there's Oil Land. Maybe I'll build like a theme park and call it something and make it its own district. I've seen some roller coasters and stuff. I really need to get on downloading some more stuff. I recently downloaded the 81 tile mod. I haven't activated it yet. I've just downloaded it because I noticed that there were some bugs and whatnot. But maybe one day I'll use it, but I have to upgrade my computer again. If you want to know what my system specs are, I'm going to try and remember and maybe publish that on the YouTube video. And yeah, you can kind of see what my specs are like, if my computer might be ready for something like that. 25 tiles I think is going to be a bit of a challenge. I do have a nice graphics card now, but I might have to get another one or something. I use a GTX 970, I got 12 gigs of RAM, i7 950 processor. I don't know what my motherboard is, but I mean it's good, but it's not going to be like, my CPU is like 2010 era, so it's not like freaking amazing, right? So up here, I'll have another overpass here. I might even start curving this rail this way while I'm thinking about it. And then these roads here, I might reconfigure them all too, because they were just kind of placeholders and stuff. First thing I want to do is maybe curve these rails this way so I can go towards the tracks over here. Now that I have that rail station in anyway, kind of start to curve it. Hey! I get another land piece, and I can build an airport. So maybe I'll start looking at building an airport area. So what's the next milestone? 70,000 people. 90,000 is next, and that's when I get all kinds of new land. That's the highest achievement possible, along with some monuments and stuff. So right now, it currently unlocks the remainder of the 25 tiles. This may go This may be a very long series if I go all 25 tiles, let alone all 81 tiles. So I also want to put in a track transfer here. And build that curve. It's important to have those track transfers. That is if I can get it done right. Why don't I build the curve first and see if I can fit one in later? Oops. It's kind of tight. I think I just need to make the outer curve maybe a little wider so I can kind of fit one in. Maybe build up to there and then start the curve. That way there's tons of room here for transfer. So I want to go from this line to that line so you can avoid the station. Yeah, that's kind of funky looking. I never said I was the greatest rail builder in City Skylines history, so don't get mad at me, but that looks better. That looks better. That way there's a transfer point here and a transfer point there, so you can kind of bypass the station. And then here, I think just a straightaway track will work very well. And then I can continue to expand it, change it if needed, when I put more stations. Doesn't need to be perfectly straight on the grid. I think I'm just going to build as straight as possible. That's straight? That's not very straight. Alright, I'm going to build what I want, and then I'll connect it later. How about that? I think I just overdid it here a bit on the curve. Getting there, it's just a little tighter than I thought it was. It's a little too much. I'll eventually get it right. Ah. You may be asking yourself, why do I need so many track transfers? Because the AI in this game is whack. That's better. I think that's worth a save before I continue on. It's important to put key pieces of infrastructure in first, and then here, of course, I want to elevate this highway over top it. So I will do that. One, two. I may also want to have a road underneath it. This side I have no idea what I'm doing yet, so I'm gonna just kind of leave it alone. Guess I'll need to curve this road out a bit. Oops. We just put a road here as a placeholder. Kind of figure out where I want the grade to come. And highway, yes, And then with that, I can put it back down to ground level and also put in a curve. The reason why things open up a bit here is because I need central supports. I increase the width of the highway a little bit here in the middle. And here for the gap. Ah, come on. How come it just can't be that easy? That's better, right? Gives you a nice elevated spot. These are a little different on approaches. see. But that's kind of neat. I kind of like that. Gives it a more like realistic look, like this was an afterthought or something. And also because these two kind of come together. I don't know about you, but I like it. A perfectionist, of course, would be like, ah, it's not very good. But for me, that's fine. So with that in place, I also want to build maybe a rail overpass just before the curve here. Which means I might want to build a bigger road over here. See, this is why I always need to kind of figure out what I'm doing as I build the overpasses. So here I might put in a 4-lane road. Wherever the easiest spot is to fit it in. Come on. Then here, I will build a bridge and then have it kind of come down beneath. That seems about right. Here, I probably want this road to go under it. That's straight. And here, it just seems natural to curve this road over that way. So I think I'll do that. This was just a placeholder road anyway. I think that's good. And up here I could probably have an intersection, maybe a 4-lane road. That way I can expand it that way too, if needed, eventually. Yeah, I know I got an airport. I don't even have an area where I am even thinking about putting an airport yet. And then over on this side, I might put another folded diamond interchange in or something, or just a diamond. The train here starts to get a little bumpy when you get closer to the city limits, so by here I'll put in another interchange. I don't know, I guess that'll work for now. Did I put in the grass road here? I did. So I'm quite happy with that. That works. I was able to get a road and a rail in place. Eventually I'll probably have another road kind of cross over here. Have this one like loop around and then go back this way. So I'll have a major road come that way. So these roads here, yeah, maybe I'll have this one kind of zip around, come back that way. I don't know, just have some fun really. Figure out where things go. This road definitely doesn't need to be here. In fact, I am going to actually demolish it. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it yet. This was just here to connect stuff. Wasn't parallel with the highway at all. Not that it needs to be. It's just that I do want something to work. None of these are in parallel either. I kind of like that though. It makes things a little bit more realistic. Okay, so I can maybe put a road down this way, but it's not really going to go anywhere. 'Cause interchange. This might be a good spot, like between the highways here, to put in maybe some kind of like incineration plants or like local crematoriums or whatever. Just like more services that are provided. Because right now, if I was to service this area, I've got it way over here, all the incinerators and stuff. So I'll put some incinerators and whatever. It seems like a good service land here by the highway. Oops, I just need that as a placeholder right now. That's better. Probably nothing over on that side though. Maybe you have one more road just kind of come up and around. That would probably be it. Figure this out a bit better here. Yeah, that's better. I might just curve this a bit more so it fills in this area. Or just keep it relatively straight, maybe. I think that'll work. A little twisty road, but I'm sure I'll modify it if things are needed to be done. Things are needing to be done, for sure. Yeah, whatever. I'll figure that out later. And of course, I need to put in the power line. I haven't worked with power lines in a while either. So eventually there'll be another road here as well. Might come up this way and curve that way or something, I'm not sure. But I got more infrastructure in place to kind of go around the rail and the highway. So that's always cool. And here there's an on-ramp, which means I'll need to put another road that follows it over here. So I thought maybe I'll curve this and have it kind of come around, but I want to keep this road. I think it's going to be pretty major. Because anybody who wants to use this road will come off this off-ramp and just keep going, right? I think I'll start here, maybe. And maybe start to... curve up. Really? I can't... I don't like that. Sometimes you just gotta play around with it a bit. It's not perfect again. I think once I have some cross streets in, though, it'll all work. So I am not worried. This way it's still pretty barren. I don't really have any other connectors, so I'm not really sure what I'll be doing there. And here, I put in that ramp split, so here I can probably make this descent a little bit nicer while I'm thinking about it. I don't think any traffic's really using this right now. To kind of bring it down a little bit nicer. Now that I have the mods for it. Probably use the elevated part a little bit better. Yeah, that's good. And then the same with this off-ramp, right? Across that line, I can kind of maybe get it to come in a little bit nicer. Yeah, that's nicer, right? Yeah, that's a lot nicer. In fact, I could even have it kind of branch out, connect with this road directly. Maybe have another off-ramp here. There would just be like a two-sided off-ramp. I don't want to overcomplicate things yet, though. It's still very, very undeveloped on this side, so once I get more roads and things laid out, I can kind of figure out what to do. Right, this road may eventually be expanded to a 4-lane road. I could maybe build it as 4 lanes now. Yeah, I'll build a bigger road here. There maybe, because they'll have like smaller roads come out around. Then here, I don't want to get too close because, especially with the 81 tile mod, this will eventually be likely a 4-way interchange. So I'll probably hold back, probably in this limit here, so that this can be expanded for sure. Because this is going to be a big, another big junction, especially with these 4-lane roads. These 2 carriageways will go that way, so that. Yeah, I'm not gonna grow too close over in this area. In the meantime, 75,000 people now. That's pretty cool. So I'm quite happy with what I have now, which is cool. It seems natural to move this road around now. Bit of a bridge there, but that's alright. Don't really lose a ton of space. With that, I may as well see what I can do to get it to kind of follow. Yeah, I don't often swear in these things. Skype, not Skype, Steam chat bubble come up, and yeah, I'm not one to swear too much. I'm not like a big person who swears a lot, but I mean, sometimes I get frustrated. It's all in the name of the game, in the name of fun, whatever you have. So I think just one cross street here will be fine, because I'll probably build a couple other crossroads. Maybe some others too, I don't know. Just all depends on where things fit. maybe just have it start here. Have that road maybe curve that way along the tracks again. Maybe just have another road do that. Yeah, I guess that works. And put one more road here to fill up. That's the spot. And here I think I'll likely need one more road. So it's kind of gritty, but not really. Maybe I'll just extend this one just to help with traffic. This one seems okay. Fine. Oops. And where was that? Aha. If I was really sneaky, I could build another road down here, because this doesn't really connect all very well. I have to be really close to the highway. And see what I can do here. Can't really do too much here, can I? Wasn't really intending on doing much anyway. This might be a downtown area here, I'm thinking. I'll make sure that there's a lot of gritty streets. And then from here on out, I gotta make sure that things are perfect, because this will be a good area for downtown, I'm thinking. These may even be one-ways later on. And then just for connectivity purposes, I'll just hook these up. So it's possible that some cars may think this. I have a 6-lane road and a 2-lane road is definitely a placeholder for things to come. But that's cool. Glad that I accomplished that. So basically what I've done is from basically this point forward, I've started building some roads and some placeholders to get development jump-started on the other side of the highway. So that's important to kind of have. What the hell happened here? What the? What? Huh? What? Where are my oil pipe? Where are my water pipes? I can't even see them. What the hell? How come I can't even see my pipes? This is messed up. I can't even see my pipes. I feel like this is a glitch. Not enough water. There's water. There's water everywhere. All right, I'm gonna save. Call this one like oil. Then I'm gonna quit and come back and see what? I've never done district before, or an oil district, but like that just seems kind of messed up. What the heck? All right, my game is seriously screwed. I might have to close it out completely or even restart my computer. Huh? Yeah. I have no idea what's going on. Because as you can see, it's full. Everything's fully watered until here. So, like, what the hell is going on? Maybe it's due to districts or something. I gotta look it up or something. No water and no sewage. There's water and there's sewage. Like, they're freaking right here, buddy. Does that help? No. What the hell is going on here? Like, can I maybe put another water pump over here? Will that help you? Alright, I think it's connected now. I'm gonna put the speed really high. It's spreading. Don't want it. This is like all new area. Abandoned because of what? Just lack of water or? Okay, whatever I did, it got rid of the water problems. Right? This pumping station here helped. I have no idea what caused it to not work. But hopefully these buildings will rehabilitate. Looks like there's some reconstruction going on now. But wow, that was messed up. I don't want to demolish each and every building. Or are they just all abandoned because there's no water, period? I have no idea what happened there. But with more water, I should probably put in more sewage treatment too. Start dumping your sewage, buddy. There he goes. That seems like something I might want to address in the next part to figure out what's going on, but it is slowly rehabilitating. Wow, that was messed up. In the meantime, let me check some of these stats and stuff for you. So I'm getting close to 80,000 people now. 90,000 is the last target to hit for all those extra land pieces. So electricity's still good. Water, as I said, was good. Main pumps are over there, but I don't understand what's going on. This area seems to develop kind of nicely. Haven't really checked it. You know, some nice density going on here. That's cool. Garbage, as I said, I might build some more incineration facilities over here to service kind of a new sector. Education capacity is very high. Seems like people all are close with access to schools. These guys maybe not so much. I think they just moved in though. High school is also good. University is also good. I like this area here. I guess they're just further away or something. Happiness, everybody's happy. Commercial still needs to kind of get a little happier. Health, fine. Death care is fine. Running a very healthy budget. I got $1 million now, or $1 million sim money, or whatever you want to call it. Levels. Starting to get some of the more highly attained levels here, like in this area or whatever. Wind, I don't really care about wind too much anymore. I still have a few old wind turbines. Maybe I'll relocate them over here once I kind of build that area out. But I really don't need wind too much anymore because I got a nuke, right? Nukes are just good. Traffic, yes, I know things are bad over here. Eventually, maybe I'll reconfigure this area to see if it'll help out, but yeah, it's just not really the best in that area. This area's always been kind of bad too. I did build that extra overpass here to kind of help. It's possible that if I build a third overpass, perhaps like here, to kind of connect maybe this road up to this road, it might take some of the strain off there. How difficult would that be to build? Well, we'll see. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, but I guess I just wasn't really thinking that this would be a possible solution. Yeah, I think that'll work okay. These guys are now disconnected, so I'll just demolish them because of the elevated areas. And over here, just more offices or something, I don't know. And then lots of trees. Trees. Forgot how to do this. How do I increase the size of the tree brush? Figured it out last time. So I gotta check my notes. And maybe disconnect this last one up. Oops. Go away. it just doesn't want to connect. Alright, fair enough. Or it wants to connect like that. I guess that's okay. And maybe this new overpass will help. Can't hurt for sure. Take some of the strain off that road. Alright, where was I? Traffic. So what else is bad? Yes, this is by the freight rail station. Built another one over here to try and help out. Of course, there's another one over here. Kind of high freight rail rail usage on this track to connect to the station. I don't really think anybody's using this station yet. Traffic, this road's kind of bad too. There's a few intersections. This road's okay. This road's kind of bad. Kind of bad. It's actually getting really bad over here. So I think once I put in a metro station, like metro system, I'll really concentrate on kind of this central area here to try and help out. This road's getting particularly bad too. I could widen this road to 6 lanes. Maybe just that area over there, just to make sure that things are happy. And that's really it for traffic, I think. Everything else seems to work well. It's particularly bad here too, but just a quick little widening project might help this road here too. Space already occupied. I gotta fix up this overpass anyway. Because it wasn't high enough, right? These supports here are kind of messing up, so maybe I'll just do that right now. Oh crap, the simulator's still running. So I guess this road will just dead end. Oh, that's gonna work. And the same here. I could have it like dig under and everything, but I don't think that's really needed. This road, yeah, it looks fine that way. And you can call this just a crosswalk for the shopping mall here, maybe. Alright, you can put the simulator back on. And keep everything 6 lanes up to that point. The rest of it here is like low density stuff, so nothing's needed right now. But eventually what I want to do is maybe put in a road that'll kind of link up all these connecting areas here, so have like a new road kind of come through this way. So that's down the pipeline. It might involve upgrading this road here or something. Not super sure. This area is much less abandoned than it was before, so I have no idea what was causing it to derp, but definitely looking a lot healthier. Still has a way to go. So traffic here has been calmed down a bit. Pollution, yes, obviously these areas are bad. That is a known thing. Some water pollution too. Just starting from the water treatment plants and stuff. So this guy's really sucking up some bad water. It's nothing like horrible, but just something they kind of note. Average drinking water pollution is 0%, so there's no issues there. Noise, yes, noisy, 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 noisy. These areas, nice and calm. Fire safety, 15% fire hazard, particularly over here, but I'll probably upgrade that later. The rest of the city seems to be in good shape. Crime, 5% crime, that's good. Why? What the heck is going on here? Is it just like no water coming anymore? Like, what the hell? Okay, it's gone again. I really need to stop this part. I'll end it soon. Population, just so you can kind of see where people are living and stuff. Outside connections. Oil products are starting to come in for some stuff, and there's that's import. Export. There's some oil products. It's taking a slightly larger chunk. I guess I can make this like a general industry district. That might help out. Tourism. 120 weekly tourists. Not very good. I don't really have a lot of stuff. Land value quite high in these areas, which I like to see. Non-existent over here, of course. After resources, well, I'm getting oil land taken up. There's another patch of oil here as well. And I could put in some industry up here to take care of that oil too. Wow, they suck out the oil pretty quickly here. Sure. Districts, I got my very first district. That's awesome. And then leisure. People aren't super happy, but it's industry, so whatever. Just can't really do much in your lunch break. But anyways, I think I'm happy with what I've done in this part. Hopefully you are too. Hopefully this will all fix up next time I start up the game. In the next part, I'll continue to prep for expansion in various areas. Maybe over here. Maybe start zoning over this way. Not really sure. Maybe connect like this road to that way or something. Like a road around the bridges here too, because this will make for some interesting views for sure. But yeah, getting very close to 80,000 people, which is quite a milestone. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you back for the next part. Have a good one!